Fisher, thank you so much for being with us as we start to kick this NBA season into gear. And there is Levine with that three from the corner.
Around the basket, man. He is hungry to get that ball in the basket. Also a very good three-point shooter as well.
And Carter inside.
He's been around some really good pros, some, professional pros. And I'll tell you, it's starting to rub off as Larkin gets all the way to the basket.
Offense here early on. Not yet 3 minutes gone by. As Levine got to the free throw line, and he has got just Jackson off that rebound, trying to take it all the way coast to coast. Push shot a little short. Here is White. Hard drive and the finish off. Not a big player out there, but very skilled. Another one of those top draft picks. SGA counted in a foul.
Opens the driving lanes for guys like Dort and especially Shea.
Thunder not able to capitalize on that possession after the Bulls gave it back on a turnover off the end from downtown. Dort trying to sidestep. Horford's got another look at a three, and that time he's able to knock it down. Kind of a longer runway to get the season underway. And then he talked to Chris Paul, and Chris Paul said, you better get ready to go by December 1st. As Zach looked line on that three. Since March 3rd, it was a game against the LA Clippers. Levine has been feeling it here in the first and continues to torch the net. Yeah, if you're one of the defensive players for the Thunder, Mike, why not take on the defensive assignment of going up against one of the top 11 scorers? And
that's just going to let you know where you are right now. And now let's keep in mind, too, all fairness, I'm going to say this to Nick, too, that, that's a tough shot there by Baszler. Me, I'm going to come up with another turnover guard. Dominic tonight, it's everybody.
SGA, hard drive, and a blocking foul in transition.
That's where you work out those kinks on situations like that.
Isaiah Roby and Baszler, the front court players, and SGA again just lulling the deep. Markkanen again, defended by Roby, and a little stutter step was able to get him a free shot at the.
Now keep in mind, now he's what, 6'11", putting the ball on the floor from that distance, not turning it over, and able to finish. The kid's got some talent. As you know, there was no summer league for a lot of these guys. Draft last month.
And that'll be a goaltend on Pokashevsky. Wrong. So Thunder offense has gone quiet here. Hutchison, little stutter step in that time. Yep. As Horford is back out on the floor, as is Baszler. Thunder have gone quiet, missed 6 consecutive shots until that three there by Maledon. The three instead wants to drive, took a bump, somehow able to get that shot off. Offensive rebound, Horford keeps it alive. Diallo hangs in the air long enough for the left-handed scoop.
You got to learn to not do that, especially when teams are really pressed by time.
Speaking of pressed by time, Horford.
It is hard to really defend a moving target.
Thunder do a good job of cutting off the initial valve there. Result. Thunder trying to get out as Horford springs free and is held on by White, counted on a foul.
Well, yeah, you can do that, but what if you got big, strong hands like me? You got to wrap me up. That's just a strong move by Kobe White.
Here against Levine.
He's been quiet in his second quarter.
Markkanen steps back off the flare-out screen and scores on the three. Positive here going into the halftime. SGA had a step outside. Horford trying to line it up from three, and that one drops in.
Really get more drives and get more second side opportunities. Get into the lane and find opportunities on the other side of the floor. Drive and kick, move the ball, and get better looks off.
Get some of those habits in that you want to have during the season, playing with pace.
That is a complete blow by there by Kobe White. When you talk about deadlier player than he is, as Williams reigns in that three from behind the line. And Roby, catch fire three, that is good. You're in the third.
And this is what preseason is all about, making the most of it. As White knocks down another three.
Able to be a part of it and having this opportunity, I know that extends throughout this organization, throughout the players, as there is another three by Kobe. But the familiarity of basketball, I think it brings a little calmness, a little normalcy. Beautiful pass, Maledon finds us.
Hey folks, we miss you fans, but thank you for being with us here on Fox Sports Oklahoma. You're home for Thunder basketball all season, as you talk about being hot.
And have his feet set, squared up. He's had a much better shot. They've been dropping his Levine. Beautiful reverse underneath.
I like what Coach Mark Dagenhall said. Refreshing, to be back here as Markkanen line.
Hard not to root for Chicago this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because of the imprint that Billy Donovan left on this organization over the last. Krzyzewski's always looking for a shot. This time, beautiful dish underneath, and Moses Brown with the stuff. All right, thank you, Paris. George Field said, great opportunity to come in, be a leader. Certain guys, you just have to.
Played for the same club team that Tony Parker owns, part owner.
Last 3 years, really. As that followed the many intriguing players for this Thunder team that we're going to keep a close eye on. He was a second-round pick. Jackson fires a three.
Melodon was impressive on his debut, you know, ironically in San Antonio, where Tony Parker's
the Thunder operation there over at the Thunder Ion has been really special as well so far.
All right, thank you, Nick. We'll start to see more and more players. Here's a nice. You and I don't know anything about those.
No, not at all. Not at all, being West Coast guys.
And banking it in that time. Going back to his Villanova days and taking charges.
He did a good job, too, just waiting for that to develop.
Oh, the explosion there by Hutchison.
Did you see the video? You can go to OKCThunder.com and also on their social media pages and watch how they put it together. I love this game. I love this game, folks.
Just a couple of years too late. Archie Diacono below the free throw line. He's got a nice fluid shot.
Crafty, clever little player with the ball. Smallest player on the floor. Still making buckets.
Nice drive. Frank Jackson.
The thing that looked right was the ball went in the basket.
It was a little disorganized, and Jackson's got himself on
very limited minutes with those 15 points. Very effective.
Brown. And that'll be a bucket.
A stellar career. He's taken care of himself over the years. Continues to contribute, as that will end tonight's ball game, folks.
Well,